Is the Star Wars The Black Series 3.75-inch figure number 20, Bastila Shan. The figure is part of, I think, the 4th installment of the 3.75-inch figures for the Black Series, and she is a repack of the vintage collection that was released but not released. Vintage from the vintage collection wave of Star Wars figures. If you have that vintage collection version of Bastila Shan, I think it's still worth some money because of the card, the artwork on the card. This one has barely any artwork, as you can see. Now, Bastila Shan is a character, if you play the Star Wars video games, from KOTOR or Knights of the Old Republic. You can easily Google the backstory on that, but suffice to say, she's one of the more powerful Jedis of the Old Republic. She has this uncanny force ability to lift up the spirits and make his compatriots courageous and demoralize the enemy. Battle meditation or something like that. Anyway, I never play the game, really. Don't have time. I only play Candy Crush and Pac-Man. Anyway, and Angry Birds and Temple Run, anyway, whatever. So here she is. Finally, just very glad to actually have the figure. The vintage collection version is just going for ridiculous prices. Ever since Hasbro canceled that vintage collection wave, people have just been selling this thing like crazy on eBay at ridiculous, crazy ass prices. So, is she worth it? Well, if you love the vintage collection, you love the artwork, then fine. But if you're really just a casual collector, or you love the video game, but you need a Bastila Shan in your collection, you might just want to wait for Wave 4. It's out there. The sad thing is that because she is not from the movie, she's not a character from the movie or the cartoon, Hasbro, for some weird reason, has decided to put just one Bastila Shan per case, which kind of sucks. But oh no, sorry, there's 2 in a case. My bad, because there are 6 new figures, and there's 2 of each figure for Wave 4. Well done, Hasbro. My bad. Anyway, paint apps for the figure. She's a, start with scale, basic 3.75-inch figure, the female body sculpt. For lack of a better example, because I don't have Darth Revan, or my Darth Malak is still in packaging. Stormtrooper. Good scale, female body mold. Okay. Accessories, she comes with a double-bladed lightsaber that's been ignited in a yellow blade. Interesting. And an unignited lightsaber, which is painted differently, if I may say so. Yeah. Get a look at that. It's not going to help. Just my hand, maybe. See? Can you see that? This one is more of a grayish silver. This one is more of a chrome-ish silver. Interesting. The figure itself, paint apps, okay. If you're looking through several on the pegs, consider yourself very lucky. But if you have the deuce, if you're lucky enough, you want to check the paint on the hair. As you can see, she's got a thin piece of strand right there that Hasbro manufacturers need to paint properly. There's the brown on the hair should be painted all the way through. As you can see, there's a bit of flesh right there. It's like she's wearing a wig. It should be flush. Lipstick, you're gonna check that out. This one, she missed a spot right there. And eyes are okay. Her garb is okay. So yeah. Some extra details. She's got a ponytail. Very nice. That's glued on. Hasbro did a wonderful job on that. This is not soft goods. It's made of the rubbery, the soft PVC material that Hasbro normally uses as her waist cape, sort of. And for articulation, she's got a ball jointed neck, waist swivel, ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, swivel wrist, hinge hips, ball hinge knees, ball hinge ankles, no rocker joints. Still, great articulation. This is a vintage collection figure. Hasbro should not remove any form of any of the articulation that they've already placed with the vintage collection figures. And I'm not a big fan of the simplified 3.75-inch figures. And this one, Very, very well done. Is she worth the eBay prices? No. If you, I mean, maybe, I don't think you should pay more than $20 for this one shipped. That's 20. If you absolutely must have one, get it for $25. I mean, for $25, you can easily use that money and just add a little bit more, maybe double that, just to get the vintage collection figure. But this should just be, yeah, $18 to $20. In the US, I know it's very cheap on retail. If you can get this one on retail, perfect, man. I mean, I got this one on retail, and she's currently selling at about $13, $14, close to $15 here in Manila. Much like it's like $2.50 shy of a deluxe class figure, to $3 shy of a deluxe class figure of Transformers, but it's very pricey. Star Wars figures are very pricey here in Manila for some weird reason. But overall, I want to give this figure a 10 out of 10. That says a lot. I mean, I'm not a gamer. I'm not a big fan of the video game. Not because I don't like it, but because I just haven't played it, and I just don't, you know, I'm not a fan yet, I should say. But it is a great figure in its own, and it will be a great addition to your shelf in the expanded universe shelf. If you have the Trooper, if you have Darth Malak, Darth Bane, Darth Revan, whatever, any of the characters from the Old Republic, Dooku. So very, very nice. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out all my video reviews on this channel, Shelfatron. This has been the Star Wars 3.75 inch, the Black Series number 20, Bastila Shan. Thanks for watching.